Hello, and you lucky people. It's another Darewood script peek. I've written another scene of the first episode. Shall we get underway? I say, let's do this. Right, let's begin. Right, we're at Clonus Institute, one of the biggest companies in the world, by James Webb. In his office, he's on the phone to Jazz. James, I must admit, Jazz, I'm very pleased with you. You played Connie like a fiddle. So what's she planning once she's released? Jazz, she's as smart as you said. She told me nothing. You promised I would get released if I helped you. James, Jazz, you are a major disappointment. Why should I help you? Because I know who Jimmy Law is and where he is. James, Jimmy, you know all about him. Finding him and those kids is all that matters. Well done, Jazz. You got your release. End of call. James' right-hand woman, Jean Gibson, enters. Woman? Let me say that again. James' right-hand woman, Jean Gibson, enters. James, Jean, that frown spoils your beauty, you know. Jean, I'm frowning because the Black Widow gang are slowly taking over Darewood. Aren't you concerned? James, I have bigger concerns. Connie Walsh, my sister-in-law, is released today. Archie Walsh comes charging in. Jean leaves. I mean it, James. Leave my daughter alone. Connie has done her time. Let her return to Darewood and live in peace. James, you should have been a comedian. Peace isn't her plan, and you should fear her the most. Archie, why should I fear my own daughter? Jean comes back in. Jean, Archie, your granddaughter Blue has been spotted with Jimmy Law. Archie, Law? No, they have to be kept apart at all costs. James, it's time you left, Archie. He leaves. James starts to massage Jean's shoulders and kiss her neck. Jean, oh, stop, please. James, am I better than Jeff, your hubby? Don't mention his name. You'll kill the mood. James, an opportunity has presented itself, Jean. I'll finally corner Jimmy Law. Now, Jean, how are you doing searching for the rest of the kids? Jean, they're scattered around the world. It's challenging to round them up. James, our partners want to collect all 75% of them in 6 months. We're running out of time. It's a shame about Jimmy Law. He was Project Clonus first, but nothing can stop the next stage. And that's all I have. That's the third scene of Darewood, episode 1. So there's a few things I can't really go into and explain too much because it will spoil the whole thing I'm planning. Obviously, James Webb is kind of, if you like, the major kind of bad guy in this show. But our bad guys or our good guys are not just good and they're not just bad. I always say to people, I'm not a good man, I'm not a bad man, I'm just an indifferent man. And that's what all people are, indifferent. There's no good, bad. There's no good, bad. We're a bit of everything. Everyone is. You know, you hear people going on and saying, oh, you know, I'm such a good person. Once someone says to you they're a good person, they're not a good person. But we're indifferent. We're different types of people. And that's how I like to write my characters. They're a bit of everything. But Jimmy is obviously more, this Clonus should be kind of description of what his company is. Clonus is one of the biggest companies in our story in the world. It's a research institute, and obviously, I'll be honest, it's a bit more than that. You hear him mention, as I was reading it out, that Jimmy Law was there first. I'm not going to say too much about that. And then have we found the 75% of the kids, or have we found the kids? Our partners want all 75%. There's clues in there. I don't really want to go in there. I'm really excited about integrating this part of the story with the Connie Walsh story. It's all going together. And also, Archie Walsh, who is Connie's dad and Blue's granddaughter. Blue's granddad, should I say. He hasn't had a sex change, honestly. And of course you hear James saying, you should fear Connie, your daughter, the most. Why is that? We're going to find out. That's part of the shocking ending. That, you know, there's a big, major shocking ending to this first episode that is just going to make you, wow. And you'll want to come back, I promise you, you'll want to come back for episode 1. Now my vision for Darewood, I'm not playing at this. I want a website for this online soap. I want it to be the only place people can watch the episodes, not just watch the episodes, talk with me and the team that I'm getting together to do this. I'm already talking to a script writer. We'll see how that goes, but obviously we'll be. But there's a team I have to get together, obviously, to do this. I can't do this on my own. I have never shot anything in my life. I wouldn't even know the process or anything. So a website, a place where people can exclusively watch the episodes, talk about the episodes, find out news and gossip about the show, about the actual about Darewood, and also just to have like maps of the town and explain its history and fun things like that. And so that's where I'm heading. So definitely still in the planning stage. Only scene 3 of the first episode. What I want to be able to do, because this is not going to be a TV show, not even in my wildest dreams. So because it's going to be online, I can put out the episodes whenever I want. There'll probably be a big gap between episodes. It helps people digest the episodes as well, and obviously puts less pressure on us trying to make them. So that's where I am with Darewood. I'm really excited about this project. It's something that I'm really serious about. It's a culmination of every story I've ever thought of, really, and putting it together and creating this brilliant online soap. And it is a soap, even by that sounds of that, because I want to take soap to the next level. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because I'm fed up of soap fans' chain being yanked. I want to give them something more. And this is, so definitely still a soap drama, I would say, a soap drama fantasy. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a bit of everything. And this is where I'm in the development. As I say, it's really exciting for me. Like the Facebook page, Darewood. Like the Twitter account, Darewood, as well. And if you want to know anything about what I'm trying to do here, get in contact with me. I'm kind of friendly. I'm really friendly. So talk to me. Thanks very much. That's it for now. See you later. Bye-bye.